Good morning. It's Tuesday Inspiration with Toby, and I trust that we're doing good today. Today's topic is organize your corner. Organize your corner. Now, when you hear the word organize, it means to put together, it means to arrange, it means to ensure that things are done in a proper manner. And of course, what does corner mean? That personal space, that's your comfort zone or your skill, whatever that comes to mind. You would also agree with me that times change, times are different, things change, people grow, breakthrough comes, and life just keep moving like a circle, it keeps going like a circle. And a lot of us believe that when we get to a certain position in life, then we've made it. We've achieved so much that we do not have to keep improving. You know that, oh, yes, I've gotten to that peak of my career, I've gotten to the apex. So I definitely do not need to increase or improve on upon what I know how to do. It's not a lie that you've got into a position and you're at the peak of your career or you're at the peak of that thing that you know how to do. But the truth is, you would not be at that peak forever. You can only sustain the peak if you organize your corner properly. When life happens, when something happens to you, what do you fall back on? Do you have a skill that you think that it's not really important? I'm just doing this because I just want to do it. I just want to do it, and you feel like, oh, this can wait. This can just be by the way, and you don't improve upon all of the skills, because if you know how to do so many things, some of us do not even know how to improve upon everything. You need to understand that if you know how to write, you'd have to learn different techniques on how to write. You'd have to learn different techniques on how to publish your work, your articles, and what have you. There must be something unique about you learning to be better. We need to understand that the skills we've got are not treated to that point where it's something that is worth it. We're not treating it well. We're not seeing that it's more important and valuable than the way we're treating it presently. So you definitely have to ensure that you'd work up or come up with strategies that would help you to grow. It's a fact that the human life has history. We have history. This is what happened in 1975. This is what happened. That happened. Then some persons came up with the analog computer. Some people did A, B, C, D. But the truth is, those people did that because that was what was obtainable at that time. Now, they were organizing their corners, inventing things that would be useful. Someone once asked me, Toby, how do I do something that nobody has ever done before? I said, yes, you can do things that nobody has ever done before. Nobody can do exactly the same thing that you know how to do. There are people who can do what you do, but there must be a unique feel. That unique feel is what makes it different from what others are doing. If you're maybe into cloth making, the way you come up with your own designs will definitely be different. Even if you try to copy what somebody is doing, yes, a lot of us copy, but it's not like it's not copy, but you have to draw samples and improve upon them. That's the cloth that you're making would have a different brand name. It will have a different texture, and it will have so many different things that would make it different. So you're making clothes, yes, but you're making a different type of cloth. You're using different types of fabric. You're visualizing a different style that will make it unique and make it your own concept. So you could organize yourself. You could arrange yourself together. You could gather yourself together in that corner. You need to keep updating yourself. I was talking about the analog computer, how some people thought that was what was going to make the world a better place. But it began to move, and a lot of computers started to come up. A lot of computers with different processors started to come up. Not because those other processors are not good, but because somebody thought that, yes, if we improve upon this, then it makes the work faster. It makes the computer to be able to do so many things that it does right now, and would achieve so many different results. So if people can think that, yes, this, of course, somebody started the computer. It's not like those that did the Apple products were the ones or the first people to make the first computer. Yes, there was a computer, but you say, Apple products are lovely, HP products are lovely, Lenovo products are lovely, but it's because somebody thought that, yes, we could do a different thing. Don't forget that Lenovo, Apple, and HP are making computers. But if you bring these three computers together, the processors are different, the graphics are different, and a lot of things are different because they have improved at various points in their different spaces. They've organized their corner, they have improved upon whatever creation has been made from the stage of the analog computer to where computer is today. You would also agree with me that if you're using a phone, the phone would constantly tell you to update the app, because somebody is saying that, oh yes, you had an Android, for example, for Android users, you had Android 8.0 or Android 8.1, and somebody is saying, okay, we could improve upon this to make it easier, to make the outlook easier, to make the processor easier, to make things work wonderfully well. Then it moved to 9.1 or 9.0. I'm not really sure, but you would see that there must be a constant way of improving upon those your ideas. You have to take it very seriously. Your ideas have to be top notch. You definitely want to ensure that you come up with something that will change the space. If life happens, what do you fall back on? What can you do? You need to organize your corner. I like to take this quote from Aldous Huxley. Aldous Huxley said, "There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self." I'll take that again. There's only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. The second quote is from Benjamin Franklin. He said, "For every minute spent organizing, an hour is earned." From every minute spent organizing, an hour is earned. You need to understand that it is important you organize your corner, you get yourself together, gather your pieces together. If you've been broken, if things have appeared like they won't work or you won't achieve so much, you definitely have to tell yourself, rethink, start to improve, start to learn things, what you know how to do. Take up some other courses, take up some other things, talk to people who have been into this, and you would see that you begin to organize yourself properly. Your corner will be so set that when life happens, you'll be able to walk well in that corner you've organized. You would achieve a lot if you let go of that your old way of doing things, and you begin to open up to updates. Then you consciously organize your corner. You definitely have to organize your corner. That corner is your life, and the only way you can achieve that your dream is to organize that corner, which is totally yours. It is your responsibility to do things and do them well. Don't take any skill or talent for granted. Help them to grow, improve upon them, and you would see that in the nearest future you're doing things that are unimaginable. And if you've gotten to that position where you think that you've achieved all, please think again. There's no such word as achieving all. Man would always achieve so many things until the day that individual drops. So achieve so much, don't stop at that apex, keep moving. This advice is for those who are coming up and those who are already made, as they call it. They say, made man, I'm already made. There's no such word as being already made to me, but I feel that you keep improving. Don't forget, the richest man in the world today was not the richest man 10 years or 15 or 20 years ago. There were some people who were very rich, but overtaking my brother is allowed. So you definitely have to organize your corner and ensure that you keep moving forward. Do not move backwards. Keep moving forward. I'll see you at the top while you're organizing your corner as I am doing mine. So please ensure that you organize your corner. You can read up this article on my social media platforms. You could also watch this video on YouTube. My YouTube channel is just on my Instagram page, and on YouTube too. You could also get my other social media platforms. So I'll see you next week Tuesday. Please read this article, organize your corner today, and achieve so much tomorrow, even today. See you again next week Tuesday Inspiration with Toby. Thank you very much for the support. Bye for now.